MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. Derek Holland, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
So digging in now, Diego Corona, and we are set for baseball 22. Here this evening. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Stepping up to the plate, Tony Kemp. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south. But
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Batting third.
Into the box now, fielder, Michael Lee. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 is a ball high and inside.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Two balls and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chu has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 3.
Stepping into the box, number 3. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training. Entering this one with a batting average over 300. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Popped him up. Number 71 waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros off and running on the solo homer. On to the bottom of the first here in Arlington, and Houston's off to an early 1-0 lead. Jackie Hillman gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Talk about impressive. How about an ERA under 2 last season for this guy? If he continues to pitch like that this year, he's going to put himself near the top echelon of pitchers. Not going to be an easy thing to do, but we'll see how he starts out in this one.
Now batting, Elvis Andrews. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And, fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start their road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Sin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Settling in now, Sin-Soo Choo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. This one is launched. Look at this. And that's a home run into the top tank. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Rangers have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Into the box, number 71.
Number 71.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
Two and 1 to count. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
3-2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, one man out. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
In now, number 77, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Hillman is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to
And now they've got him in a rundown. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Line to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Rangers battle back to tie things up on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. All even now at 1-1. Now at the plate, David Lee, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right there for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he falls behind 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Count remains at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party. The ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Digging in, Gary Cox, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Lifted the other way to left center. He's around first, heading for two. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Stepping in now, number 30, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Cox stands at third with one gone in the inning. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? Two pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. One out and a runner on third. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0, and he fouls this one off. A man on third with 2 down. 1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. From the stretch, the 1-2. Still 1 and 2. The 1-2 pitch hit down the line at first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Now at the plate, David Yu, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
David Yu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
So next to the plate for Texas, Tanner Pelle. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in now, Liriano. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2 balls and a strike now. Ripped down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
Zimmerman.
Into the box, Jordan Zimmerman, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. So striding forward now, number 70, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Number 70.
First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Standing in now, Diego Corona, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
In now, Tony Kemp, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Their count now at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Bounce it to the left side, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
The right fielder, number 8.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Digging in, Michael Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Corona at second, Kemp on at first with nobody out. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff. Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores, and the run is in to score from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. And that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
Striding forward now is the DH, David Lee. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
3 runs already home here. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Digging in for his second at bat, Gary Cox. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, number 30, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 down, runners at first and second. Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
What's the saying?
Now batting.
When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2 out, bases loaded. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Chu at the track. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. In to score is the runner from first. It's now 7-1.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it for Derek Holland. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Andy Colbert is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
51, Andy Colbert.
Into the box, number 70, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. Colbert, a veteran at 35 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Digging in and looking for more, Diego Corona. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. From the stretch. And this is low, ball one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now a throw over to first. Runners back. The 1-0 home. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. And good for him. Diego Corona has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Standing in now, Tony Kemp, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Astros lead it 10-1. Also striding in, number 38. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Now the 0-1. And he takes strike two.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-2 once more. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. First delivery to him on the way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95. It starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And another foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. Around first is Choo on his way to second now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
In now, number 71. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, number 71 is working with a slugging percentage over .550. So there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league.
That's ball
Now a
2.
curveball misses inside. Chu stands at second with 2 gone. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, number 77.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, number 77. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set, and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Nope.
1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-1 is laid off of down and in.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3. Rangers leave a pair. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. At the plate, Michael Lee. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken. Strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Yu. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
This is in the air to left. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Into the box now, David Lee. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Stepping into the box, Gary Cox. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Throw over to the bag, and it'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Stepping in now, number 30, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Cox, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Strike two called, and it's full 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Andrus, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up, and the runner back. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Manny, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
The 0-1 on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate.
Oh, and he misses it. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Diego Corona. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
The 2-1 home. Popped up. Number 77 is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Astros on top, 14-1. At the plate, David Yu. He's 0
Leading
for
off
1
for
thus
the
far.
Rangers,
Lots of baseball
second
left in
baseman,
this one as we're still
David
early on, but you don't want to
Yu.
fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Standing in now, Tanner Pelly, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now a snap move over to first. Runner back safely.
Zero.
1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, looks like
Number
they might have
28.
something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up, but they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
Into the box, Liriano, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Lee has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
For the Rangers, the designated hitter, Jordan Zimmerman.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jordan Zimmerman. On its way is pitch number 75. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jordan Zimmerman has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box now, number 38, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. The 1-1 home is taken for strike two.
One ball.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
You, the runner at third. Pelly over at second. Zimmerman is over at first with one away. Line toward right center. And this is going to plate at least two of those runners as it's down for extra bases. In to score, the runner from third.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging two-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
In now, Elvis Andrus, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A line shot to third base.
The right fielder, number 19. Shin-Soo Choo.
Stepping in, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 1 run on 4 base hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We played 4 full. Astros lead this one 14-2. Now to the plate, Tony Kemp.
The second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just off the inside corner. Hit hard down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
So coming to the plate, Michael Lee. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-0. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats foul. Now the 2-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 3.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Liriano is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, David Lee.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Kemp on second. Lee at first. 1 gone. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Next to the Astros, the left fielder, Gary Cox.
Into the box, Gary Cox. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Hit on the ground is short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Stepping in, number 71, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Lee is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting, number 77.
Digging in once again, number 77. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he lays off for ball 1. One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 70 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the second baseman, David Yu.
Digging in, David Yu. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. First offering on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order, and they remain well behind. Next up for the Astros, number 30, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 30.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter. He doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And it's 1-1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider, as it misses well above the zone. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Carlos Correa will be next. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So stepping in, Carlos Correa. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Nope.
And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
This guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider, it presents a lot of problems.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Count still at 1-2.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, number 70. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
On its way is pitch number 75. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get it up on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Diego Corona. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Andres to his left. He's there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Sixth, seventh, and eighth place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Astros lead it 14-2. Digging in to try it again, Tanner Pelly. He singled his last time up.
The first baseman, Tanner Pelly.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Cox is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, number 28.
Now at the plate, Liriano 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. In there at the letters 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Hit hard on the ground to short, and into left field for a 1-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jordan Zimmerman. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Liriano, base runner at first with 1 out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Fouled away. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. 2 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Now batting, number 38.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 38. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. 2 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Ball 1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rangers leave 1, and as you can see, they are way behind. Welcome back to Arlington. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Number 58 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 58.
Standing in, Tony Kemp. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this.
Michael.
There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2-2 now.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Another try at 2-2. Good idea with the circle change, but he lays off and the count runs full. The 3-2 pitch. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line, but just foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at bat coming up. Hard hit ball to second. Yu is there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 3.
In now, number 3. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Andrus has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. You can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Johan Esposito will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Johan Esposito.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elvis Andrus. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
That ball went out.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Two balls and a strike to count. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. One out, nobody on. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Up next for the Rangers, number 71. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is outside for a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Number 77 would be next. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholing a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Into the box now, number 77, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas, and they remain well behind. Striding in for Houston, David Lee. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
David Lee.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Another 1-2 delivery.
Ball 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Gary Cox will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Hard hit ball to second. Yu takes it in. Beautiful diving stop. It's there and he's out.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Standing in, Gary Cox. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. From the stretch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Hit hard back up the middle. Yu up the middle. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting,
Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout as you get a look at our line score. It's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Coming to the plate now, number 30. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the inside black with the slider. Laid off but called to strike. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two out, nobody on. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Ready for another chance? David Yu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2-2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box, Tanner Pelly, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. 2-0 now.
That's inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
One strike.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. You aboard here at first with nobody out. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Striding into the box, Liriano. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The second for one, on to first, and they turn the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Stepping in now, Jordan Zimmerman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1, and as you can see, they are way behind. Stepping up now, Carlos Correa. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
He's set, and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Here it comes on 0-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Hit hard toward first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Number 70.
Now at the plate, number 70. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Oh, 2, here it comes. Good arm action there, but this one misses, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Hard liner toward short, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Corona.
Standing in now, Diego Corona, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. .30 pitch is in there for strike 1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Now in the box, Tony Kemp. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Here he is in his 3rd inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now. These guys aren't used to getting this much work in a single game anymore.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Fielded cleanly. Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends or your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defenders thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Outside, 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Liriano going back to the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Second home run early in the year as this lead got even wider. Fernando Salas enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 59. Fernando Salas. Now batting, number 3.
In now, number 3, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Fastball well outside. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Now batting, the designated
ready
hitter,
now, David Lee. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Four runs here in this half inning. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Drilled on the ground to short. There is Andrus. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they score 4 times on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. Houston leads this one 18-2. Into the box now, number 38. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The center fielder, number 38.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. That misses. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he popped him up. Number 3 trying to get there. Reaches out. Oh, no, he dropped it. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box, Elvis Andrus, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Hey. 3-1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A runner at second, nobody out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate.
Now
couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Shin-Soo Choo. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Choo hits in 4 attempts to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much
71.
meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Standing in now, number 71. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Into the box now, number 77, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And there's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score, the runner from second.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
In now, David Yu. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone! David Yu has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Joe Smith will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Joe Smith. Now batting, first baseman Tanner.
Into the box, Tanner Pelly, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
The 2-1. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Full count now, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
At the plate, Liriano. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Jordan Zimmerman would be next. Here's the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Pelly is off of first with 2 away. Fouled away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
18-6 the final in this one this evening. Houston led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jackie Hillman gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Derek Holland was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.